that the nominee possesses the requisite qualification, judicial temperament, and commitment to constitutional values expected of Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Conclusion, all the members of New Patriotic Party minority were opposed and indicated from the onset before voting that they are voting against the nomination of the Chief Justice nominee, and subsequently walk out of the proceedings after the preliminary remark by the Honourable Minority Leader on behalf of the Minority Caucus. The committee therefore recommends to the House by majority decision the adoption of the report of the approval of Justice Paul Bafo Boni as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Right, Honourable Speaker, I so submit.
All right, where the kind also approval of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Justice Paul Bafo Boni, and on that. The Urabena here for a deputy speaker on the chairman of appointment of vetting committee. Honorable two Jama note here said that Montia say it could be a say a tour a so about any delay budget presentation of his say we no and son a budget na banti budget name by na be no numa pahons media nine is a kubono sia nessa and I shall see our kaya be a num Kessben you do na about no watch ya de and so to us in a break. Na budget no yahwe emu nsem eye e the punch dwumadi so Kessben 93.3 FM na afi Kessben television so your Facebook so with me ahwe e Kessben FM na Kessben TV we TV so multi TV decoder na also DSTV channel 364 Gold TV channel 121 mede ne Kofi Appiah mala me ya enable chido mura settle so no hair fidi ni na so kama ede enso amayen ene ya wada sane dika aka no November bosumi ne da ya etoso edu emiensa emuni the punch yumedi baby a obi a wa adwentwa 0551599933 0551599933 we have budget mu nsem kakra na ya Chief Justice dia Chinua Shoba ho na afei Stampede you see Elwak Stadium enra man school for Maiwa be insia me hwe omo phone sisia na me wra aho. Their lives have been truncated or more inquiry trasu titi we school SHS or kwako peduma or coin share pa penifo me mwanye any pano kobo piece inti a my way seeing na or more atoa na nanomo ewa too bad benya bre na ye de ho enso enkomo said I make no who said my etun to more na say adie and atomeni ya menua penny bright brefo Appiah it friend Mr. BB the form see you know that confidential high school ano e wo fade ya onyame aton sa afre no nyame adomo a meme de be na wotwe ye 22nd November ene adechie 23rd November ena you know na yadeda no epeno krabe na agina so ye e wo asenua so fa tafo pankrono kwan so a asenua furu ana akofa de na so koma mpontin asenua school park no so ha ho enura bride before Appiah menui ebe da no kopeno krabe ni abegina so ye no e wo fade e wo asenua school park no so anti na otwe di animu yi to safrado fo nyina se penesi di ade atone ni nyo no ana yi ntibre no so a momra na momegyaye. All right, yemra da fe yemeto adweden so a yenko parliament na yenko hwe Rakisel atoforsen abansa na hene ye ode Ghana men sikasem so yokotu dwane ewo mrahye badwafie mu fa 2026 budget statement na wakan sempi de okan say Ghana the storm is over or say asroche a na ebo for main ma sikasem nyina ebu mfumpa adu adentiche no say de ni nyina kowiye na enema nyina so asirikwan mu a bibia so ekoyie enso bi okan o say Ghana's economy has now recovered. Agriculture grew by 6% and cocoa recorded a 2.85% growth. And some of kind no back no or say isika semno afidi esi yedie kwan so kuyadwuma afei de asase pagya koko enso adwuma no ekoyie pa yentie de okaye efa sikasem wo gidi se asi yedie kwan ho.
Mr. Speaker, Ghana's public debt is firmly on. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's public debt is firmly on downward path. Mr. Speaker, by October 2025, total debt had fallen from 726.7 billion Ghana cedis, or 61.8% of GDP in 2024, to 630.2 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent of 45% of GDP. Mr. Speaker, marking one of the sharpest decline in our history. Mr. Speaker, for the first time in over a decade, we have recorded a negative rate of debt accumulation from a positive 19.1% in 2024 to a negative 13.3% in 2025. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's public debt is firmly on downward path. Mr. Speaker, by October 2025, total debt had fallen from 726.7 billion Ghana cedis, or 61.8% of GDP in 2024, to 630.2 billion Ghana cedis in the first half of 2025, up from 5.1% in the same period of 2024, driven by stronger agriculture and service, lower inflation, and renewed business confidence. Non-oil GDP grew by 7.8%, showing that our growth is now powered by domestic production. Mr. Speaker, the service sector remains the heartbeat of recovery, surging 8.8%, with ICT up 17.2%, finance and insurance up 9.5%, and education up 14.9%. Agriculture, the backbone of stability, also grew by 6%, doubling that of last year. Mr. Speaker, cocoa rebound from a sharp.
All right, we de okaye efa Ghana yeka and afi said the kwadwuma so tumpon. Afi ade ba ko a amanfo de bo ratforce ne NDC abachi pa ya COVID-19 levy. We to bi a MPP abanada no e de baaye e bra coronavirus ade ne baaye no o ma Ghana fo bebrebu nsuo ya o mantu aka nkane a wo ka wo de na situa emufa na COVID ne koy na banka say there is no free lunch anywhere, say the economics for bekano. So we can say brani onko lunch onko toduane moni a enya ho na ye fe na pe no pa wasem ne u dachi bi oni bibi obede bunye fru da mai ma yete ase say free no de mai COVID brene so no e wo se etua ho ka e de to ba ye friend COVID-19 levy na Ghana fo so say COVID etwam dadaada ada ne da so etua ho to NDC aban hye boso mba ombe ye fri ho na so afi edi kaye afi budget bae no na COVID-19 levy no da so wom eno enene ura Kessel atoforsen de koto Russia wodwam so betimi aka say fi na day air chrono COVID-19 levy no etwam ne mo ntwam ne e betwam January e bi say de o ka ne no afi na omo be bobo ho parliament agiatum na omo gitum a isi afoforo mu a na ye dwuma to from next year de bia na okoto a na COVID-19 levy da so no ye ntua bio no se no be masika ba be hye Ghana fo botum nya agro eno se ntie de okai.
For emphasis, we promise to abolish the COVID-19 levy. With the support of this House, Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to say that I'm happy to announce that today, COVID-19 levy is accordingly abolished. Mr. Speaker, by abolishing the COVID-19 levy, government is putting 3.7 billion Ghana cedis in the pockets of individuals and businesses in 2026. Speaker, for emphasis, we promise to abolish the COVID-19 levy. With the support of this House.
Levy, a toya, abandadano, the two near Masusintia kakra na kai born the COVID brainmo, yemfa, and cono, and not just a female crowdy, say a kim. I feel order to just an electricity company of Ghana. So here energy value chain na, maybe a problem wapa, no. VR, with dam, white tema plant, homogeneity power na. Now they are Greco for the high tension. So now they are brave electricity company of Ghana, they are command Netco, nor the electricity company. But Omoton Kanianoa, no one to be Yesicana Mati, there be a ECG Boka. Yes, I buy a copper and I'm saying, yeah, the two be a Bama Yitia. Yeah, then ECG. Yeah, there are two petroswa, who be a froke, be a UTB. Then a car, a better electricity company for sono. Now, Rataforce interest say a few way no. Sika electricity company of Ghana for $2 a year bohon, a year implementing, or metimia increasing by 90%. I did not in 1 billion crano. Then number 800 million. See, no, a drew 1.7 billion. They were collecting between 800 and 900 million cedis a month. See, no, on what 1.7 billion cedis. Yeah, which I say, no, and can you do so and also so a generic pa. Then I price a cash waterfall mechanism. And she be on my to say, scanner bar. Yajia ichim, yadwe mawe no, and also the Rataforsen, Okafa, ECG, revenue generation.
When this administration took office, Ghana's energy sector was saddled with about 1.4 billion United States dollars in debt to independent power producers. A ticking fiscal bomb, I call it. Mr. Speaker, today, that burden has been lessened. We have renegotiated all power purchase agreements, led by Ghanaian experts at no cost to the state, saving over $250 million and restructuring 1.1 billion Ghana cedis over a four-year period. Mr. Speaker, government is now fully current on payment, clearing $300 million United States dollars in 2025 year to date, and allocating $345 million United States dollars for 2026. Mr. Speaker, for the first time, we are not accruing new arrests in energy sector. Solar tariffs, projects like BXC and Mineji have dropped from 18 to 6.5 cents per kilowatt hour, cutting costs and expanding access. Mr. Speaker, this was achieved as part of the renegotiation. Mr. Speaker, the Electricity Company of Ghana revenues has risen almost 90%, from 900 million to 1.7 billion Ghana cedis per month, thanks to better enforcement of the cash waterfall mechanism.
We the Okafa Electricity Company of Ghana energy sector also a car name the abano etimaya fa independent power producers can kakra bi abetom say aban muntu eka ya generating electricity ama muntu eka ti bedundum yemfidie na aban di mekeki no akope kakra momo o say enhye ne omye na neska yetua momo no soso to mahwe akama bebre no ano eso etimiate value added tax VAT nso wakchechim bebre say embrana na order da no ka utumi ton niema 25,000 kada than 250 million wa ekwa so tua VAT by say abai pejem ediako 75,000 that's 750 million if you say can it 25,000 no and can it sorry 250,000 and now utumi oton niema nya and now niema oton value tua VAT ye dey cost 750,000 what you say inflation e buy no ama 250,000 say 48,000 pe. It just say a Joe VAT with that amount. I just say, Buja for you need to have VAT. I buy Peja threshold dumo. I just say, what would you my near my tunnel? It was 750,000. When I be to have value added tax by 21.something%. No, I buy S/so. What is so? I'm about 20%. A this cabe 6 billion. If I be share Ghana for butum VAT. What is so? Almost with your VAT no. Ya Peja threshold and also interior. Okay.
I'm proud to report to this house that we have finally delivered on that promise. Mr. Speaker, after months of detailed analysis and broad consultations with stakeholders, we have completed the design of modernized VAT system fit for Ghana's economic transformation agenda. Mr. Speaker, government is therefore submitting to this house today and for approval. Mr. Speaker, a bold package of VAT reforms that will make our tax system more equitable, transparent, and business-friendly. Right, Honorable Speaker, the new VAT reforms will do the following. We will abolish the COVID-19 health recovery levy. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the decoupling of Get Fund and National Health Insurance levies from the VAT tax base. So, Speaker, we will abolish VAT on recognizance and prospecting of minerals. Mr. Speaker, we'll reduce the effective VAT rate from 21.9% to 20%. Mr. Speaker, we'll raise the VAT registration threshold from 200,000 to 750,000 cedis. Mr. Speaker, we will extend VAT zero rating on the supply of local manufacturing textiles to 2028. Mr. Speaker, for emphasis, we promise to abolish the COVID-19 levy. With the support of this House, Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to say that I'm happy to announce that today.
We also some okay fa value added tax ho. Nsemre de doso. Nti na ye so ne akakakra. E bebu no tot ochena e beto aso. Ya me admo a me de beto aso enu duada kra no. Na details, the devil is in the details. Ade ba ko kai Kumasi Accra Express Highway. O se e kwaya e beyi 6 lanes. Miensa eko na miensa e ba nya Accra road that day Kumasi Accra road that day da ho ye o. Foforo no amampeni so be under the big push agenda no. Will be a 6-lane express highway between Kumasi and Accra. Na utie Atoforsen finance minister or try baby a kwine befa or say if free enkraya if efa adesu so say kwine be yemfa adesu amanim if efa adesu na si asaman kese na fra asaman kese abesi achimoda na si ofuase honorable Kojo Opronkron Pesua so na fa ho aba be pie bosomtwe. Do we want to know where the road is going to come? Because where baby a the eastern part of, and I say far car kwen was in the pre-FM a kwa we fa nkoko kono ba no ni wana eba be fa so kwa kra be fa fa in nifa so ufra kra ba so be mbungu bi so asaman kese ufri Kumasi kwa kra asaman kese wo unsenifa nti free adesu a be fa asaman kese na be fa achim da na fa ofuase na ba be pie bosomtwe fa hin. We yet to know maybe a quiet far, but the woman said Kumasi Accra Highway, 250 kilometers. Frequency no eduno, but new one on Bayano, a Bema Quina Swati, Abaye 198 kilometers. Point something. The travel 50 kilometers a day, every so. Apart from say express highway, no, a Quina Swati bear 50 kilometers. Tis a walk Accra, now see be a bit take you bear 4 hours on the normal driver. The ABA may be a bit moved in bed 3 hours. There's a express highway in the air. Let's say, Usiswa, Ijawumpa, when your bay interchange Marco Miensa. And I was so interchange so a coin chapa. Did I bang any bay? Yes, I see 2026. Mampeni Mama or 3 years. Waka said project that is in over will be no commission and son and the brass. Yem Piebo. Say they are sober from 2026 now. You bet me why Sabaya Castle by Nessica or Hong Kong idea. Another big push agenda. It was 30 billion. Near see the way to my because 198 kilometers. No, you bet me at him say contracted beyond 50 kilometers. Near amount be 4 contractors within 3 years. Also, with me then. But Ghana, a Juma Semody contract and the Nessa Kawi or ya could do baby. Nessica beba, more to my soro. Na and also was some word indeed. Budget no seven de otia sika buffer stock for so monfanto inuane na free SHS school feeding omunyina mampeni say no omonto mo ayakraba Ghana bio omonto Ghana mo Ghana bro Ghana kusua Ghana nkokɔ ene mfa feeding kola no ewo basic and second cycle institutions no enyina nso mo aban so be abolish double track system of Chesika ABCC school adan to expand the infrastructure. We in our projections. Sikana ba and now with me I to make us a few way me do no sa kesikana at the end to me yet. And before I know what did you rackings for also answer or hire financial consultant anybody go have a rap watch Adam Sawyer policy or political analyst say do say party be a campaigner almost shebo almost the campaign message and on manifesto to dwa and rat na mampeni ba se krumu a enkokon ketekete obepa ho entoma adwuma wura wadi kan pa ho ntoma and the ebe is it giving hope to Ghana and also saying Kessben akwaba mpacho mpo mi ede
nyamanadom etiase a nyamede bedudi na
That's right.
Budget no Indian no more sure won't come. I hope. But the end Ghana, especially I'm not an appointment here who is meeting academy soon. Send the free fear on 9. A bodu back room. Just on no kind of panoka was what I know people and run.
Kolaran crown baby a oko.
On him so be oko. I don't call him my own Kujan coin. When my kind of was a oko, I would Kujan coin. Yeah, the next call, yeah, I ran it 10 there about 11 cents money. And ask for a year. But we're heading young me, and they are. I think, sir, a man no should set up again. Now you're here near me. Ghana, we won't we are on children. We are we among you when we did it. Among course when you did it. Me, we because a man's lot out. Because I don't see why. Your course or no, I don't see why. I work stadium 20%. Me pay cost more than almost 25,000. More than that, cry. And now Umunim say a domino a dosana. Umunim. And I'm sure that to get one some time as an movie. Can grant by a bigger than what's now. Maybe more direct woman can go. But to say, I won't try and get a chisa, come say, movie be a gator, stampede, it be with a war, before. And that's how a woo. So we, hey, ask him. No question, I will for a mushroom man, Yame and Shonday. Because ask him. Now, me, how I will feel a beer. You who send a me feel. So, ba, one you 3 years on a pa, will be a quabo. Na, one quam do. Na, Sebi, you woo ya, Fasubian is not qua. I don't know, it did not. Ni pa bebrebe no mentia se I don't want one batches come man ko batches aka bi se ka be boa e bi 25,000 bia same ra but mo nyina test me the same time and now hwe ni ku see and now because said you ma once the same thing e bi frechiri said ko be mo nya chomo wie ko me pa bi down and na machiro be break that one thing we feel far away. Guy be sure first city free a friend say baby any and the buy when will be our nti o ma hang around that house have say adebachi said the one we are we so was ada because before we be was stadium minimum so we dia but be ho nti mean say there's no way with my yana because it's serious any pa on my face. You are looking at it, they're looking for about 4,000. And 4,000 we grab back for craving. We go protocols on the door. Yes, she don't want more than 50,000 people more and now almost every side. We are got 200 cities. What about that number? Figure amount of Mojiano. What about that number? Scar Akushim. And my name Basa. So ya for the came so nema yi awedi ankoyi odi ankoyi kura and what come nyina bom omuko nevi nyina bom and it's serious we also be dejuma to also be dejuma bono oh but Ghana there obawu a uko obi anka hwe njiro no ana so uko and what there papa me go so ba de mai miensa oba wo mu na ewu what dem panyini o na ewu no. You see, it's serious. It's serious. I think say we dear among san come rebium. Among come rebium. Ka physics ba na ko so mu jani nyina akra. Na ko mu dey another strategy. But only akra nko na suspended. At the rest na go so omo go so. I don't think that ebeboa embo kra. And we can be politicians. And kra nyina go ni adwuma ho. O papa adwuma ye. O kwa ma wo nyina go ni adwuma. Omo man to go out door so. Omo man to be the door so. Omo nyina go fie nti politicians set up. Na yema adwuma mra na mo fanye binye. Na adwuma ho ha gidi senka ka wo nyina ka ma.
Okay, me that's it. Agi Adam. Ofa. Akwaba. Now here they. Yamiado paper. That's it. I mean,
so you have to extend our felicitations. 6 dead female will be recruits.
Look at them.
Yeah.
6 dreams crushed. Oh, Korabia metete no century jumaimu. Yenene nemu na no be bosumi mienu na hu say o ma me message. Oh here I say me barracks. You're sending a picture ma me a so jeni back no ha no be ni ajepa. These beautiful young girls with ambition say on be bibia ye. On pension na they are gone.
In the past months, my comfort soldier force, especially on that I'm say fight you. I'm say senior politicians may be a kuasa or woman and can soldier for better than also a woman and can a big 2 years some few days because
The politicians even jam Maya.
I know how Ghanaian soldiers are. Of a name of a pastor, no call Liberia, a call pattern to 89 and Timuho. Ghana soldier for pattern to from Congo, Sudan, Liberia, baby, Guinea, baby, you and mother says Ghana soldier for one of the well disciplined forces. You and cry, and to dear. In fact, I'm saying, I didn't say Mukakra. I didn't say Mukakra. So, soldier for planning, and he said, you see your one day and away, dear. It's me, I said, I feel your mother. You won't be say that. I feel dear. Or more planning, and I'm for I feel a woman.
Or for about for one crowd to be crazy.
A quiet departure, so I feel one moon. I feel you may depend where you are. Bogu Giddy for quite a coach, and more pass than Nipa 21 knows, and what I think it is a Nipa 21. And where you pray fast.
Do pray the Ukuadao. You compare Lanche, community responsible cooperative mining, and Nipa Wachi. There's a member of Compare Jumaye, and if here. Black Wednesday. Okay. Okay.
Suggestions here be to be answers and Kabaya. Some could a year or more ways. So, Munian be or interested in army. Can for ship. Nanka at least. And no crabbe compensation.
Yeah.
I'm a family. I feel almost yara or pre-pride that hospitals. So almost sorry, Banny and Tray or money if now or more efforts of fata. Effort to see a bit in your betting Akusuja and came forming automatically. Nanka at least at the people when you miss you.
All right.
That's all.
That's Uncle's what I feel here. The performance of the government, I buy modern boy, it was Casemo a fee, the Atofos Cocaine, a chess or senior man, I quay pa. Baby are not a cada. Your motometry to be say the inflation, a 2 year mabum 10 matis war, interest rate above form, treasury bill, said will be Nisika to bank a woman in Sihono, Nina, na buy the Nina, Bibia above form, na energy sector, a cow mutria, Nedia Dina. No. First of all, the Omotimaye, budget be our candy Omotimaye, no, we are what the dear, a bay and swaka home. The Ocaso Motimaye, who knows say?
No crap, more basso. No, my idea. Na Ghana no a ritual. Ubia first and be as a ye. And I say ritual say Ubia first and be na I am a program no ye be exiting. So check Ubia first and be
yeah.
A hobby and Ubia you know say says can cribia can budget and you do believe
yeah near many ye.
We any money ye. Name mum in your exit we are. Ne kaya say mum branoa. Now in this school teacher be or here so. You didn't have a be or match and time on one. A drew on free or corner. Now I do a ginseng. I feel I can't near trouble on the west. Because I'm running and I buy an annual bresse. Assembly can be out the year over here or the way Juma. Do him what this year Nangasano. Government didn't spend so much. Man spend it be bree. And I'm saying on person fiscally, on person consolidity. Na bia stabilizer and sana o must spend this year party spending no and cost and the boy ema omutimi achieve na bebre no cedi no so na dollar no cedi na ho den ayeden and na ma debt to DVC ratio na perform no because cedi na bia e ereka dollar se dollar no echa ayekese a dollar ho ye de che cedi no a na o de ka ho na akoso and we more and yet and yama be a who some tears can be brew. You will dollar next to you. And my debt is why they at me did the sense like to me. I didn't see ya for long term one like a war mine.
So obviously to be crowd dollar no. Who knows a dear in Tina?
Dollar no why ya dear because of say they pump another dollar into the system.
Okay.
A deliberate. And we know, didn't my room was a yen said, send ye some managing no, a yen way for artificial managing. Oh, managing artificially. Would this kind of room was a dollar no, I never market one as a turn home. So, Bakaya, I am forecast as we. So we were careful. We will manage dollar to see no. The more pushes Kachimuno, dollar Nishimuno. Oh, market and I am funny level. A do you know ya? Scan maybe my friend against them. At least our second market in one a shan was a dollar and a beer or 12 against a year city noir. Then can say a fade a gina. But when the Bank of Ghana a $1 into the system every day. They are $1 system every day. And they are boy ama dollar in the city no. Sin white thing because dollar womb. Now still Okobango ya dollar.
Yes,
Stella Kubanga, dollar no, I shouldn't know, sir. I didn't know, sir. Managing the my idea because I'm managing see a planning for tomorrow. What you planning? A week with my planning or a month with my planning. But send a bit Gina Hall, free say, sir, I am for Froko we are. Yes, we are. Next year, a beer. So about was the next Wednesday. We film. The film we are, Yakan. Honey Boo say, indeed. You bet you a giant naso. And I to a giant naso. Enti, no way idea. Why you be? Why are dear? At the first and then the team no.
Okay. Right. That's it. Agiado. I buy no more dembo so far, said the ne. Okobo, I buy a basso, a cow, motuane, and near my neighbor, a bafom near dinner. Was it for the first time in the Anicrain in our bono, a bafom, inflation, bafom, interest rate, treasury bill, a koyak or 36%. They just say, you do have no scar. It was when you saw the bay Juma. Facoba buying was here. The other Mawa Fino, Wakoda, will be a 1 million cities with the whole. Now the command buyer, now by amount 360,000, 3.6 billion. Now we say that then I could Juma. The Bassa economy group will be at the Sikabaka buying on your Juma. The T bill the buff for more. What the controller use I saw Kuyina, Banks in the crown. You do say T bill no was right. Or move my old busia. On by my buy. But I say I buy see who knows and I know bitches who sebeji. The Okai in a buy number dembo, who no say.
Well, yes, I did opening a canal. I can't say VAT no, very reform.
And yet you obey. The wire dada. The air answer.
And you're bad. So far, you're bad for the past 10 months. No, my be honest, or my be. Name me who say expenditure patterns, no, as I said, they all can. A canon, me who say IMF was starting to yay. Me who say a book of bees, and a contractors, no, so they claim so much, be no more cut. But they don't want to soon. They dodo no esu a ekwan ne bebrebe yagya ededa ho just aban started to all those contractors no ka no omo politicians na akra no na they were claiming say tua omo ka na omo ye started to omo ka ene ade a na said ye opani cedi to dollar about 5 cedis grand here but emre bia ye ko fa sika no free Bank of Ghana ye dey be share marketing no the good Bank of Ghana ho ensa na say ansa kra no a emre bia wo ye ne sa no how you we know better ne ehunu sika no cedi no the natural strength ye better ne ehunu ahode nti nka bia nka wu jai bia wo dey be share mu no nanka market forces of demand and supply na ayi na dwuma nanka ya hu ba bia cedi ne be peche yenya eno na ne ehunu say we oh naturally there ene ebia for the next few days cedi ne be gina be 12 cedis to the dollar or 13 cedis to the but it appears say ase enema na ye no eye but e fan artificial e fan yenya na ye create just say ye mpese dollar na be cost route ne ye push sky previous governments no mo nsu nyina aye but still ya na e cost so
you know say the ono ya dollar na gina aba from why are there because if $70 million ni bi na me the supply forest market no na dollar and cost right then things I'm doing well
yeah the about what is doing is artificial
okay
we will have wish say in ka be natural so ye natural dey na che say obi pe bia obi nya bi say enwuma ye pubu so e printing ade enye dollar na yesesa na ye dey akoyi India ho na ye dey akoma wo wodu sika akoto bank na wakwaje form no afele say bia say bia $3,000 $20,000 na person otua mabroni na wodu cedis no koto bank no wakwaje form no afele say ye mfa sika say enkoma broni ni entimfiri wu cedi no kaga sakane okoye ananka nya den by na wo kwakose usika cedi da ehono ne entibi emfa $6 dollar ne emfa kotua broni ni ka no print busu mfa mra na o mfa ne mamre wo obekọ no commercial banks and the Bank of Ghana say country now wo koye djuma wo so no ye bank e wo ho you need dollar ho how can you so na entisa so can e be bia oh my Ghana e wo branch wo commercial bank wo branch wo sika ne bi wo ho sane bo de kura no at least would we see the Bank of Ghana now so wo transfer enko na fa ye udi djuma na fa bra e bi wo but say de bi ni ho nti je say wo ko chiri and wakopa bochi bi akoto dollar free no ho ansa na wo de abeto account no what is a transaction enti on the face of it no the dollar has come down but to get it is another problem baby abrefo fro bi atwam na dollar no was ro de but we do see the koto bank ya na say wo transfer bi akwa ye deep maybe and also na wo enti baby have an advantage ne disadvantage into so far no for 11 months of my idea but here say enema aye no artificial ke betimi adane na product
ye hwe bebi te say electricity company of Ghana modern ba okai revenue generation no munya be 700 million equal 1.3 billion afi bond market buying man from risk aba abusia ye ko fa domestic debt exchange buyer former chief justice of Akufufa akonya kotra ho bie no ya de am say ma bibire bi kura ahwere omonkwa aban che se watua more than 3 billion energy sector wa negotiate say kai da ho no bi afiri mu and then generation of electricity na mada bia no problem ho ni nyina no omo asolve sa ne me nyina madam ka so muso muntu eska bia
oh say just recently ye nche bia na de 1 cedi to 1 liter of fuel 12 cedi to koto 1 liter 12 cedi bia utua extra 1 cedi ye tax ya na ewani about 8% or so by a jitu no ayetua o say Ghana accountability ni o kasabre ka minister ba ya all kan say yenye sika ne bi e de bi atuatua energy sector level ka no ye tuatua bi also timi bu contact re say for na kakra ni strategy 1 cedi on 1 liter level yenya say ana yenya say on ka de obeka na say o yenya sika ne bi de bi atuatua yisi je so sika o mojeje no e ba kakra fe de bi abeto so eno anso aka na say but in kawaso timi bu akonta kire ye say e dey bia ye nyese nti for the past 100 days ya ajeje no ye nyase ye de say aye say dia ke but eno omonka yile vi ba ya sa kokwasa sa ya dante accountability bia na no no de ba ye to abetia omo no ko nti enka baya enka mo What contani ye and try and once I can say, oh, yet me at you energy set the canopy. Oh, can I sack a car? Ordinary citizen. I said, what he says, what he has. That's what to me actually a pass as you can I did, and when we had the DBI and the Aka, confusing anybody.
Right.
No sire, no,
yeah, boy.
So I had here, and I would not come and kick us a cake at the
Yeah, you hear COVID-19 levy. I am say 2024 about on the na time na di mu akote pa. Yeah. Abai mo bam ka so mbi yefru nti o man yin fro this year akra na manfo kasa. E ma obechire mu say also mfa ne alternative source kwan foforo bia obenya sika na sa COVID-19 de breye no. Na o ma yefru say o say yefru hum say.
Me kra de COVID-19 no kra de living no de so mo ma no kapepe. But the nan come expecting so mbese sadin. Almost budget we say agenda 111 project only 10. The next year the enemy e mu 10 will make me complete. And then year 111 before the whole year mu 10 and abanda da no see and baby you through mu 10 na make me complete there. At then na COVID-19 living no. Unyi dinu fresh nan ka bia wonye no kura say bia health sector levy. Ana
health infrastructure levy.
Now what's the sadin? Now kwa maskana o.
Now the ISR project. All right. But
also we hear free way. Now we also projects in so eka uremi.
Right. Angisford.
Yeah.
And near ma wetimi aye no. O can say.
Mama ka a living
I don't know to be chat to am.
Okay.
The kind energy sector bond for say honey ye wo area. Mo yesika sem ho adwuma.
Bond no about the ma head cut by or structure debt no. It be a 5 years. The man senka amount go so training na be a 1 year no. And I'm say buy this car with 1 year no. And no stress about to be a 10 years. The na 10 years o chim kakra. Nti afi so a kakra also tua do no tua. Kakra no tua. In fact, first batch we tua no man around March no. It was already there. Now bada da no ape sika to go na that due first year and they paid. They bada we will trade from that scanning. O ma shadow to no so one tua. E kwan bi so no uni option bi a one tua that say agreement anom ye no buso. Enya eyenye both local nko a o international ko nyina ye. But it was the best at that time. Though the politics, but I think President Muhammad Koy outside no, but that was the best thing at that time because our man anya the country will crash. Because that it ye one and ye dollar cost inflation cost into by the tia. They were the best at the time. But on by you know and show my yard to one. Omudisunya and say, Omunya scared this so because they are not spending. And I think say we did mesre wo e kwa bia so na edi obia no mfa mo because already am for obu ofu deda and say one tua mo a omesa dede and no hwa we say this year obesa enter into bond again it is one mama for ani a so ye tua de a you can come almost say and na budget mo be adi this year no obobusia free local sector no mu eni so obobusia free dia o se ka wo de no wutim tua na ba ka so me de ka me de no me tua obi a de ma no enti wo de ma me tua because then the bond de be brave petie
I went on T-bill.
Be brave go T-bill but the bond was better than T-bill. It was better than T-bill. Enti or be say bond say adwuma dia ene bond bia mature bia also timtua ida bano be so cautious because wanya sa enema na what kind of budget no enye nema nketenkete sa me tie budget me tie nyina ba ya twen budget na ngada he cost the money ska share mu no me tie bia ba sam ante bu ha mante ska share ni mu edi aka de ba ska bia share ni mu tafi de kodwo no say ya start kora ska bia share ni mu to me gidi say bond there a year omuntu nso gain be a year so that obi a wo investor you can choose say T-bill and answer bond no me dey tie long term T-bill short term so do to bond na wo investor no and now what who that opportunity long term abutia but T-bill there always be no a 1 year 3 months then 2 days 2 days until a short term the cost na so long term there no and there are things say better obey interest bond no now people about bond no more than say T-bill the very short term until bosom ya say bia no who ha was utia kama no bosom sia bosom hoin until eno hon asinating I think say omuntua ne dada no so the boss say introduce new bonds people will rush and buy now benya says can be ayajuma because says can gia about the ajuma ebo mine no
okay yeah electricity company of Ghana yep. So now 2024 the biada is you ho asem na mu motutu antokuro ara say who say
I think say probably amasache omutua no electronics no na bia boa because by 90% 1 year, new 1 year, you imagine 90% more than previous year. That is serious.
Listen, it's going to be Munopa.
Yeah, you know, so. In my case, Ghana, Sika, a new carbon to Muno. No, so change your money. Enti, Yan shall say, Yanko, say, be a Yamiadum, comfort so mutia, I suppose, you know, the Akano. Yes, idea. Now said no electricity on time nipensia or bill utia straight on your phone. And but to me ka postpaid ni na.
You be an so prepaid.
That's all. And I josumu eduma. No sorry. Not for a phone. No at all. And no.
And now network in.
Oh yes. Oh, but when you majority and I do it to now will be an ajo. And Dumie. And I do not sorry. Forget for him as a blessing. And I do not sorry, you know. Satan confused with you. And you know what Tono take the day, say I want for Bubi Burupo. At once not light no. A buy. They had run. And people because of a BA prepaid. Nature postpaid. Oh, I won't say. Prepared no bar. Ebiso juma babo because that contract for me na mu ready meters no. Prepared bar o juma ball.
Te na o da so ye.
Oh they are said.
Me ho bi a che.
And they kura no they have a target. And the wide area have more or less they also or more than one hands kakra. Who area had you know who do ready meter no light mu. First rank akoro no 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 chum. Because your man target to be all your hojuma. To be area than one I hojuma. Which is also good. The more you get, the more original, the more and also unyaska. And the Eboma or Mojiji, fine by Sala Lupus wo Upimita or bread Upimita.
All right.
So
right. I know you for another discussion. I was for the punch, you my dear, and oh, here or Kessben television, Saturday and Kessben 93.3 FM. Budget statement, no, a mantem na postmortem kakra ye no, and na iguso ayi dun. Come here message ne kakra na mintie so. Ubia hwebi, ubia tiebi, ubia ye no. Minority MPP for say we ye galamsey budget. The MPP for nyina printing. In the quick crowd say we galamsey budget. Galamsey no why there akonya gold. And no akoton gold no de nya dollar. And that's why be name budget na. They also wet my nyina anti. Obu nyina in the quick crowd no. Say but the budget is galamsey budget. Na NDC for also budget so say as a Papa Abba. I may have message the kakra na if you are not call your name. Sometimes when I look at the way our MPs behave after a budget or a State of the Nation's address is read, I ask myself this question: do they think about the country or their parties and our interests. I don't blame them because they know the rest of us don't matter. And what we deserve is what they give to us. All of us are not serious people. Kwame Takwa. Evangelist Abel Kankam Bodu, aka Teacher Bonti from Asante Ashimfuase. Good evening, Wofa Kofi. This current Parliament House, so are they honorables? Are they call themselves? Big up to Reverend. In fact, and the speaker cry honorable members, order we more to be into, and I'm baby sorry, no coity. A crowd move for so point there. Ask the NDC man that if this thing happened at the MPP regime, what would they say then? Secondly, the stampede which occurred yesterday, we should give all blame to the military personnel on duty. Please, Kofi Chia and the NDC MPP need be in here. Maybe you are not watching this, but I know a type of message in at all. Kwajo Bode, Kumo Bodma said, you are welcome, new Chief Justice. Wofa Kofi, if this budget comes true in the next year, like how Finance Minister said, MPP Party 2028, they don't try. MPP Party will stay in opposition until 2036. Honorable Afenyu Marking, you and your MPP MPs, muye hu pa. Benji Mfensi Sewa, watching live from Mfensi Sewa Suyan Road. Kudos to Atofos for managing the economy well. So from all the abolishment of the taxes, still they get money to run the economy. Thus show that indeed some people misused our money. We are really enjoying the good governance of the government. Okay. Golden Boy, Anas Mamponte. Good evening, Wofa. You are doing a great job. Thank you. The Ghanaians are happy for the budget that was read by Atoforsen. Now, the COVID-19 levy has been abolished. This budget shows clearly the NDC administration is going to deliver all the promise that they made. Yes, of this it is true. Reset Ghana is on course. And also, good evening to you, Wofa, and your August panelists. The statement that was made by the female MP was most unfortunate and reckless. May their souls find peace with the Lord. Father SK Kenya Sikumase. MP no say ombre na so no mo from the man, Ghana is not in a state of good sign, all because of politicians, especially the NDC. Good evening, Wofa. The 2026 budget is full of hope. I pray it will not be only on paper as previous government used to do, full of Bible quotations and dry desert. May the Almighty God continue to strengthen Honorable Atoforsen and his team. Solomon Jagri from Kunsu and Odwe and so free a buyer. It's just script reading. It won't yield anything. Also, the Teacher Eric AK will be here. Scaman so Treso. President John Mahama should employ 2 members each from the 6 girls who lost their lives family into military as compensation to the believed families. Okay, I wonder them know ya dream. At least, Go to your farmer, Fanny Electrical from Parkoso Estate Kumasi. It is so sad that in 2025 we'll still use primitive methods to recruit people to our various security services, and our systems have been intentionally designed to frustrate and punish the ordinary Ghanaian right from your mother's womb to your grave by unnecessary politics. As Africans, which I find it very difficult to comprehend. Africa, the bane from Afghan Electricals. Yes. It says, good evening, Wofa. The 2 gentlemen in your studio have said it all. You inject your dollar to stabilize your city. Is this sustainable? How will Galamsey stop when you buy gold from Galamsey's and inject your profit to the market to stabilize the city? I hope in the near future, what economy is this? You say you have stabilized the city, but you cannot get a dollar from the banks. Abraham from Aguna and Odibaye. So, Ghanaians are pleading with President Mahama to help finish the old Kumasi to Accra road before he starts build another new road. God bless you with all your panel members. Befi Adwako Buakwa Mekru. That's the way we can review. Say expressway na yebe no eye. But we not just started dualization, Baby I hear drubia nanka it me we na nsa na dey ense koka express highway na nka eyepa because say Accra road is a death trap. Okoba we dey afi no credit e ba kon. Ghanaians are watching this government because this budget is like empty barrel, nothing dey inside. Ghanaians know about NDC, they don't think outside the box. They are king of kings or queens of propaganda. Could you smile from King Tampo North? I hope Ghana shall be sweeter than Dubai. Stevie Wonder from Achoma, Kwangoma District. Good evening. I did not hear anything about teacher remuneration, but only teaching facilities and allowances. Let's not forget an hungry man is an angry man from Ibrahim Suleiman Bamba, Menji, Tyne District. Benji, Baba, minimum with your tomb. Is that a teacher for? Auntie, I can teacher for. John Mensa, organizer MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch. Dr. Bamia all the way. Oh, now, another day in your campaign. Good evening, please. Do you know that all the 2026 budget was the repetition of the 2025 budget? Nothing new about the budget. How do you leave 2-lane road from Kumasi to Accra, which is 70% complete, and want to start another 6-lane road? Where is our priority? God save Ghana. Bright from Takwa. I'm not a political person, but this is the first time I have enjoyed listening to the reading of the budget. In fact, I can tell you that Atu is really forcing from shadows to for praso. Golden boy, so the biaba. Okay. As until de, as of I say, Omampeni Mahama say, so promote made in Ghana goose. And ye, a manuring fee can tanka goose, na ononso ye Ghana ni. And unti, so kotokas ama omanu institution bia, anka enye can tanka cars and kwana obeto. Right. These are some of the things. In some way, I hear for any I hear for no to be air can also be to do the about 0551599933 WhatsApp so now the bar ya come the punch Jumadi now here or Kessben television so I think our Kessben 93.3 FM so I guess for the brand for you heard the projections near ma abana so be yedika Kumasi Accra had the kai new highway will be under the big push agenda about some of the 30 billion cities tour why a key infrastructure CBA here moving no I think Kukonketenkete project Yaman Penipa home to Manro Kumasi no about so be say 245 million cities and or they able remo basic school infrastructure and then secondary school DIBC akahu nyina no ske kumpa he na wo.
Well, Mammy share education, I'm sure we know what me. But manager said, Abana Cento near young Kwan. More,
yeah,
it's very good.
Yeah, if I'm at school for no,
it's very good. But man, take a quiet possible, you better get more to cut import of rice. Now you talk a carry woman. Ya kana so ya kana ide ni imported one na I was thinking who say policy be what I saw palm
integrated palm
and the one say what they be abesi ho for year no ye be
abe
and him one tra go buy take a long time as na ateduma and the one say this year but the next 3 years no go be
we be kokra na whole results
no bia enti policy way very good but about end so one so 2028 about end okay one district one factory ebi mo ye adwuma na o hia moa to expand abana nkom wasem kura the meaning say abano kunwe 24 years no na no gu you see on say the way see Ghana no the next 4 years na sa na ye sha ase na ka yini ba no na agu because oni mo bia I think say the way ye teacher no more man Ghana enti obi teacher na agu no we ashi biase ofiri ho ana agu enti ase ye kɔ echiko enim ye nkɔ bia I think the budget we ka ye pay industries no sa nia kra eye djuma no o say o be two dium ye bo wo so they can also expand the more expand the more no for nipa after all even though you be policy but or for nipa probably what for this ni or for nipa or no onye politician or na djuma but for now o hwe amam now things say pound a very good initiative a bar kabe boa but no shomwa as or rely on peasant farmers no it shouldn't be I also just plantations I can see but I should not say I need a warm ye grow ye do new cracker or the or margin west there be the entire yentim produce more to feed us and export no I say I have substance many man kwa di yedie we need plantations kesiye usimwa and no native power industry ya yene sa na ye no kakra dia sika nyina beko yebesa hye ebehye emfa ayi to bia ye de emma awo se sika no ko ba bia yesi ye plantation usimwa bia free akosi dwoso na kakraka I don't think funny pa more. But Jama ye dia ba come and dia. Only the man kwa na enwojuma. Onfo bia. Enti agenda is very good, but the way you move shape no ebia e kwa animu no e ba I don't know. A very good idea me tie no mani age. But the fashion no si kan ho so si rudi ndie. Che say enye plantation asem. But it should be a plantation. In fact, Côte d'Ivoire here, sanity. Say, who see Obi Côte d'Ivoire moi? Kakaka.
To Kosa.
Kosa. E have been a sima. San or circle. Now we talk for the panel more. Name we kakaka dia. Scanning a bench is a bench. We calculate ye low crowd waje. Hit a bro na or 5 years. Tax free and I say fire moratorium untia interest be them then one fire you can see a ban be discaramba e ba ko di ankufu ho untim tua na ba ya baneka there are things say on the aban review na em pensa se so o ko djura ba won sa bibiri wo djura aban ye fori ke se na enya no barke bibiri na afani pa bibiri because now agric is a business titana you want a business o by name agric is a business and solution here value chain no say in here agric be fa working pa bibiri our agric no by value chain nye that thing say and your man abana can I can't be it be very good. Also we see one planter you produce 1,000 megawatt electricity.
Yeah, 1,200.
It's good.
But and it's going to be bigger than Akosu Muda.
Well, where are they going to get the money from? As you know, and I didn't hear exact amount that's all. It's like the road, express road. One far, it's going to be a genuine.
That's a big push, 30 billion.
30 billion,
part of it.
Because it was 550 major roads are banned down, and then I 50, only one, I'm telling you, Cape Coast Road, no, quantum tea. And they had your was the Wamudi. And not a shiny. There will be a chassis. To me, let's finish them. Because we a benska kushim eno se yesa ma ho biu no na ayesa afi ne chassis because we be a say in the big push no your 30 billion no nka ne a sha ase de yen fo de nyina ewie yen chese free ho cross road yen chese free ho because man ti cross road din bia wo di korongo ba pass na ka ho man ti di e body say e be korongo ba pass no. The same 30 billion year express road 3 in 3 out 2 days. Ya be yente change me ensa ewom. Small bridges ama. And again ska to dey kan no. Tete billion no enso be bia. But the end be you be share no ase. I'm telling you, you share no ase a they can be car. And I believe say this year they can start.
This year the soon to start, but next year don't start.
2026 they can. This after you say why you 2026 they can start.
When do we start 2026? Oh wow.
Drawings no.
See next can ba was 13.8 billion this year there no. O man fa anya adwuma.
Now this year they no fa anya adwuma no. Man fa anya adwuma no. O mo kan so me rose bi. And o mo nye. They know that for that rose. What can go one yet? Scouts down. I don't find that road. No. Because I scared down. I won't carry rose on by. But one get the scandal. I won't quite wood. No. But tell you down one year. What our market? You may try home
2026.
But 2026, we are very sure because of a name was road no one I can't say no. I feel that you ever I feel never drawing
a new road to cry
together. Compensations na onya costly. They have not costed it. We do compensation who do mutia or that area no. We from phone. Crowd from. It actual cost they don't know. That's what they mention. One can wait figure beer for at least say that lady I was so good to be a face you know. And because we be a say face will be a be these kilometers. So we are sure they will start. But a just bomb of a ha. Ye bomb person with you my year. Oh yeah, I'm boy. But I'm afraid.
Okay. But that's it. I get you
Over.
So far, Greek and education now.
Near my father, just on my breaker. I can't go on getting one answer. And I'm a person, make 9% and a basic school infrastructure. And some person become once. But before then, Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni.
And the young Bible so. Obonabas, okay. You be me, I can be a cremia fan. Aye, to the Evan tour. So that we can focus on the budget.
Me complain to be a person.
To the union, when are we bread and butter issues?
First and foremost, no men fat and cook on kitchen. Honestly speaking, before say, yeah, but to about not me in Shedda and yet political campaign as a but not on penny that does Abra on penny that Mahama. And I'm not account cook kitchen once a month, a bit more the ISRA. But in fact, a home quaddy, we defend them. So, a binum so one tear says or can't conquer master. So be more cocoa no iron. Send your penny, the Abuba when you know it, but my day acatoa, because you should near an animal cocoa my. Oh, we are named for a tongue cocoa or bar nation.
She said, this is so Becca and go combano. No, forgot going about for this, and then never a program project.
Mrs. Mahama and me and Yahweh, Nasa program wing, which me and we in years at the end of Nasa district beer, or say about district beer 60,000. Now farmers a BJJ 50, 100, 150 near to me yen year. Naso from Coco Funo a free a man on a dip and see jai nanka ye Coco and a fidi and nanka crap of the no one a price man. To me, I no one review. Fear me and sank, which media I am no proud. Now, when you say, a see, we need Buchia. A coca yen will fear, well, crew. Now, the different man on a but wouldn't quite a fast walk on Koran, only. It's a bit by war, war, woman, and out you mean, and out you mean, and away. You couldn't get nobody area. Yet, any more any area. And the message said, my own fine, ordinary politics, study, Miribia, Ubia, Quadia. Leap by almost the edge, and you two can no more political money. Quajibi, dear, Upia. Wait, dear, there was accountability.
But also, this budget of 245 million. Your established poultry farmers ka ye empower them no more year and cook on more, no reduce cost.
Of an war, and now one year more 50, 100, 150 near the and also and who call the state assembly when I say we ordinary person to send me now who work a crowd feature the grana who crowd qualifies or quite maybe. And a poultry farm now probably well, I feel I'm a couple people. Is a fin what I feel will be and a poultry pharmacy I can see and also the end war. But me pie bonnet say, see Timia yes, our project to any year and Kagani between. That is it for echo. And I feel 9%, Yamini depending 9% yeah. But it's out of force and come once a one. Because I carry for the Yamini dependation.
Is that?
And she says, in 6 months,
some of the inflation, 50 years. Okay.
Inflation, dear. I'm fan cancer, because you inflation, a figure 10, you become battle cope market here. Actual market will be and coffee pizza. But be a mahmoud in the pie of a busy school infrastructure. Can it tonight can't tell you anybody? Crew me, baby crew, we are Moasia. Incredible for school. Praise before Massa Cacraca or Master than school is so. Salvation Army for warmer dear, SD for warmer dear, Methodist warmer dear, Roman. School and certainly in our bar, almost yes, as woman did the Nobody be so much, nobody be a school because the hospitals come. Maybe crew me Salvation Army Hospital, SD Hospital. And that's how man a jay, and net a bushia, no nay, him for no, and Tom's asking you now, 1 minute baby a busy school, baby a busy market, baby a busy hospital. And the busy school, and Casa busy school, Stretcher and Casano, and then a job, a quite private in Kwan. Who was the capital as I say, no, it's private school, not the Jusica. And like a crown also so in your man, sorry, the buy, no, my dear, and it a me, no, and also crowd, mine so timidity, you know. And the schools would done yet that complete just who wouldn't one could be a school be so far. Get Daniel Qualati Musiadia or a bell. In Quara capitation plan, it chooses 50 pesos. And it has been there for so many years. For a whole term, yes, I mean for 2 cities 50 pesos never happened. At the end of the day, John say. And so far, at then politicians, no, one more cop bar, one more echo ban, one more interest in was secondary school and tertiary education because of say honor, to trouble, the honor food too. We are free SHS and then double track near the bar, near park of buffer stock, and we are one near the Disica Bibri, and about from by and someone number. Any allegations? Say no present and minty. But some byway say, or Berman and Yanko busy school infrastructure one. I may support fully. Or you know, because your busy schools may be just a Yakora school or bedroom or classroom or teacher needs now. Then Quarati to how or money and not roofing. Jensen, maybe a teacher. Yes, in Suto and Apa. Jensen, I am. So, enti woman sambo bi kakra ni nyina do omo ba eko private school basic level. But ye nyina be dru secondary school no dia na ne ye hold secondary school no dia yes ye bi kakra fine no nti na ene obi ya de ba abaide. Enti ka basic schools no so ye ene ye nya mfantepem adisadel ye nya che mota ye nya opokuware ye nya prempem o basic schools no nso mu a ya ban dia enkenye. And here was said, yes, Timothy, a business schools, no, then also so any move yam. Nasa would buy a call a buying business school. What you mean, say, a buying business school, yam, they may be cool remedy. I come up. My main can't show a Kumase, Manante, Akohuno, a buying schools beer. Yes, seen the pa, but don't call any. STEM school, there be primary JSSE. Almost CB Baku Asokwa fe Baku population and Quadra Rumunoa. Is a parents say you are moving in for buying school. So that school, no, the district director of that area, and they has no. So
the opening can see boys. As in boys,
they are supposed to
school a former president before. Just go there and see. It's basic infrastructure the media. Come fan call the hinterland grassy no. Go crocus mu die. She say no, almost school agiji jidin e Kumasi nyina no. E de ni nyina egu. Obi adim.
Ɛna of abuse wɔ hɔ nso ɔmo anya feasibility studies bia. Ye wɔ baabi wɔ hɔ a population no a so ko just press be correct.
I just saw there you can see say you just see baby I say amanfo see adan ho ba Kumasi o say Bantama State Boys na asim ha baby over the crowded area titi nipa o you say nipa ni o nipa bodo bi amfa de ba nkwa ba school ho bio baby e school o dada e di amanfo asamanfo awresimu wo aban school no e say ni obio ba de call sabi nkron keto no dia e ho de o ya obi o muni a private schools bia o nti ombeko
nti enu na make say e man infrastructure na enti o e bia e grom na de private school na 3 years nias the way a obesi aye aban de no obesi structure na aye amana aye fe bia nkrofo nko mankwa ye mfa nko krase ye nkrofo de o mo babeko e ho de e bia private school bi o hokra no a kakra bi enti hu sika nso nkrofo nya but ye de konkrase no I do believe say wo ye e ma na ye fa eno nso so omo so ebenya population
and then also be end double track wo ye chichi ni double track no on be start infrastructure in 2026 in 2027 academic year no na o me double track
free SHS ya na Akufo na by the by na it was okay, it was superb, it was good, but the double track na e ka in fact nyamini ni pedi a creative problem pa
aja double track so we go meet absorb ni pa
ran ntimi nko enti bibia one advantage na one disadvantage ye double track na school so akese no enkwada e pese nya kwan ko hobi na bebere atimi anya kwan eko but remember say teacher for no so nya kwan home and the teacher for who are we a headmaster of a secondary school, we a senior housemaster, we assistant headmaster, we a housemaster, housemistress. Because track we buy or mark when not track is over. Once one we a housemaster, you will rotate.
Like
senior
so we come back
the only time I have me be a December 1 week be no one. You could bro nyano na ebia was abedi no bia ni school so enti break ya anya ne sanso enye but some of the schools are of infrastructure na back kakra ebinum back to the single track no say you should say o me a single track ye nyina eba ye nyina amakwai ye nyina amakwai enti am hoping say dey all kind so mo be ye ne sad ya ba bi I have a firm belief in how no idrus he is doing well so far but he can't be back near pretty me and young frustrated I mean schools
because me kai say 4,000 we na be ko because me try know abandana breso no omo dey get fund ekoje obosia bi so omo dey expand the infrastructure no say be ya within 7 years ko be double track afiro but in few so no to Mississippi but Can you not see it?
Yeah, so that's wow. Communities near high school should be a Mahama starting here, and that's what we I ain't even complete. So, in thinking, no, we say, no,
we will be uncle.
And also,
will be uncle.
So, infrastructure and the double track, I was a free. I was say free because I'm what a boy many panel in schools but teachers have and what you offer my last point Kumasi Accra highway now so it made me and son of said they all can no the me and son so pass they or more kind and number be our boy and young from so a year or mind you all now infrastructure be brave name DCC I announced one of Africa Kumasi 1 hours to know you.
And no, be cut him, says Samuel, I mean,
a control baby, I'm saying, woman, baby, not can see completely. Which now, one now. Now, say no one, ya car, yeah, will be true at the creator at a crown now, PM will say no. Baby, any alternative route to be any baby. A back, or a back. And in common what thing. no we my because me kai cry say by that no tab ko ji no bi Afrexim bank loan na go mu say wo ye from Ejusu to ya double
ye na ka ko toba ko no
fa kono nwu akiri ho asa kwa kusimbo ko di no so double sa na efiri ho so kwa kusimbo
so ayen kokko de no
so ne nam sa no
apedwa
eto de yesra wo obaya me yansa wa ha yepe but the guy mienu wa ha ye nam so ye no bi na we de ye hunu se mefiri kumase kwakra ekwa mienu da ha ekosa from kumase to akra mienu da nye no ma me wie na me mfa no so na so de mfie dukura na be me yansa no a ene ma hu se me wo ba bi na ena wo ye
e say no so pe signature projects say me buy no ma bre so no ade we me me nsa kan no metimawie and also with money we twa to no we big push agenda no we be commission ansa na we hand over power
budget from heaven
what do we mean
enti we na enam so munsiesie ma ya na emfa so because say o start we na ye ntimi mfa so de enam so yin so na no so hase enti ye na be fa ko nyo bi aso na we score de be for and I will pray that as it was one pass o ko o ba so say ade into of amesre aban eye infrastructure de o ya obia no ya dwene ye pe but de enam so sisi ma ya na emfa so na a start we no e bi kura nya me be bo am aban no mu no kura bi kura be nya mfie nwotwe e bi kura na mtra ye no nya mfie dum ye no de MPP fo ye e bi kura no nya mfie be dum ye no so enti di kan ye we no ne emfa so na yemfanto 2028 apanama na se o best start e no so na se no so be dimfie nwotwe na o man man ehunu se wo ya ye ne ye kura e kura no mo hwe so ne ato ama na nko nya 12 years na bia na go ka se de sisi e nam so no a ye brem ye nkoso ambre wo so sa na akọ start bi emfie na ne be ba na wie bi na be so asai ehe ne be fa konta ana be to nti o mo ni kwachi
me so me na sepa the punch you dey na o here o Kessben television so atin ka o Kessben 93.3 FM so budget system so na egu so e ka mu nsem no de edoso pa yentimi nka ni nyina anwie na ebra we no ato forcing me say afenyo mark na MPP for mo say galamsey budget na afenyo mark kire say 66 million cedis bi ya eko party constituency officer say Musa Baban be kan say musumi bia no mampani Mahama ema constituency bia 20,000 cedis for their maintenance and on my calculation says almost about 66 million yeah mat bi ene wan fa ma budget wan mo ba bia says canos if you so the details will be coming if you nyame ame o kire ko ne aka wie no be ma mra sebojafo no obia copy na afi position for na say room also ba anye ni nyina na otimi kan ho o kan abridged version budget ne so pa but oyi mpompo bi e wo mu no de aba na we the copy ni nyina ma minority na also mo committees na committee bia we maji road there we maji education there we wa ya fe na no mbe yi ni ma aka wo mu a finance minister anye den wan ka ankyere ye no obo yi ni nyina so e de aba ama ina so yehundio mu se na agakes for the kana say ira ya no mwachi a aba bia ba fofra okay kenofrata ba for year the first budget ya bo so kai spare parts dealers ya tete so kai se bechim enom kutua next to ni allowance no mampene ko focus ya mo ha na nkola no phone pe ti foforo no de ya na ede in fact so the atoforsen abe so why o my ade they've done very well stabilizing the economy. I say ade ba kwa na ekuye pa ne say na otiga na ha untimi plan say ade we me de abosome see na episka na me de aye untimi plan but for now there we are sure say dollar no enkosoro ma ade no bo china obekọ be ba na ne bo aye den except the fact so more copper dollar na krane man almost still no a whole adding and na cardless also a problem because or the $16-17 cedis per dollar e ko fa cash I can see be buy and that dollar no to me be 12 cedis and at 50 pesos. Or confirm the same car in the bar, and on the born of them. Tidada na on toy, or yende, on this one. Ya no speculate say we try use now ko hwai so say wo ton a wo hwai so ton na dollar no bit ma side dey akoso the cardless problem pass see America say the dey no ko fa ye no tiso a dollar rate ndi oboka e say obi so akofa bia ba na the okofa the same kind but you kra okofa wo dey no 2020 e bi obi so the 2024 model aba no bo no kra ye che wo dey na okofa no to so how do you sell the old one? And on the idea, I say, Tinyamia, do my free check or any good time, the phone was reading cover. No one so actually say stabilization of the dollar, and the mati, and that's Subu Juana because I may say, on make people dollar no within a certain range, on make people interest rate within a certain range. So, with me, said the Francophone countries, I because me, I don't know. I did inflation will be a da, and to me, hinting cost this how. Nti hono kra na de bo bi 2-3 years kra de bia de chia na tie no boa mani pa no hu se ne bo de go so da sei de bia me boa me hu bia me kra sei nko ade a metima de ato so they have done well se ni mo ye kwe nim no so metimi ya maintain de hu no this year na ato so aka hu se ye be kwa bato afi so a bibia de esi e na ban bia so or be free power se mampeni Mahama tisui say do 2028 Bibia sisa even though be a NDC betimi awini 2020 but obi owo Mahama aben mo no onu ngidi 100% say president fofora oba no one ne be adwuma the minister also onu so ye deals bia ebe ma obewie no obenya kakrako e ho na ya na aben bia ba the first 4 years no nko tutu ne emeyi second term no obi o say chale do sa time dey ya ebe ko nti shady deals it was a project pa contract we are made there then say ma so ya ma power necessary aban ba on so no ma be pa ho ntuma nyina ma Ghana fo nyina hu say ade no kra na enye papa e ma project we bri aka Ghana memo a esika akohyem so yentima awie so we Saglemi housing project $200 million akohyem since 2017 MPP buy be pem ne kra say 8 years you could have $200 million and anka the quarter treasury belanka if so say na abaso Mampeni Mahama e blocks ayeken the was say when you nyina aka wurem na nado agenda 111 no mo say a ene atofo say emu 10 tieni o agenda 111 na MPP so mu see 111 district and regional hospitals no emu 88 o mo say finance minister say emu 10 eno benye sky dey aye it all things be equal 10 in 2026 10 in 2027 10 in 2028 abey say abey 30 also 30 free 88 mu aka say aka 68 or 58 rather and aka ho into you say how do we plan our nation say how affordable housing Saglemi and I say you see blocks you see hospitals Abana teso ma who said that is the best thing to do. Saglemi die adane guoro masipa isi de bia na ba wo da na fe na me no mienu ya busumi adwuma yentimi ntobi. How does it become affordable say ye kwaje busia ma ye de taxpayer money tua. E blocks e pa enne ye secondary schools ye sika na kama o iposo akwala nko wo se menko. Ba bia school no woni nti onko. Opopoku a opeprempe ope presec pansipim ni bizwa eden ono so pe di okru mu bi akọ ndi ene free SHS ka double track ayeken schools no bebre nyankwada school bi wo half region we fi krukra things are hidi mo a chensia ba ko oti region na headmasters ni su se enkwada be harder than something de omo eposu omo ma no omo abakro 100 or say 300 and something omo abakro 100 it is a who see blocks say blocks no baby how the school no ko see no board nka ho no kolan be no mako so we see agenda 111 na adan na scan be so 20 a unwie 21 year na second year onye 20 now spread 88 across the whole country so do you the MPP omo ye NDC no omo de go bebre e blocks bebre agenda 111 bebre how affordable housing bebre ye de go bebre sa na scan akoshim naka so to the full say dey ehye me kama but omo bre no mbe so no na ho na yemma contract be bre ne ye cut ene ye nwie kura na ye kwa eno ene ade ko ntim ka se ye ade ni nima no adura na ye boa yinima no aduru pa se ye dey apply aduru no let me say you know. Good evening, I'm Ibrahim from Inamsu. Please, the security should learn something from this because I was in Kumasi Sports Stadium today. Now, what I saw was not pleasant, so the security should do something. Okay, right. Good evening, please. It is not true the economy has been stabilized. Please be bold and tell in a face that NDC has done nothing. Okay, the rhetoric and promises in the budget is just like a campaign promise. Ghanaians are really mixed President Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia's administration. They shouldn't worry. 2029, inshallah, you will give them another proper budget. Master Planner Junior from Kintampo. Over. Thank you for reading my message. Let the incoming government in 2028 take note of this. You don't sack almost all your high-ranking military personnel and replace them with junior and inexperienced ones. That may have account for the stampede at the Elwak Stadium. Okay. Good night, please. This is Audophobia at Bukrum Zongo. Please, some schools are collecting unapproved money from the students. Please, government should take note of that. Okay. Please, ask the man who is wearing clothes attire that has he received his nkete. Ask how many households in Kumasi where they launch it have received nkete. You are renting a house, and you are working hard to get money to pay your rent and feeding your family, and you are saying that nkete. Is it easy to rent nkete? The feeding, the availability of light, the ready market. If the man knows how difficult it's like, he will not praise Mahama about mediocrity. Rather, he should empower the already existing poultry farmers who are already doing it. And you know that most of the MPs are doing importation of chicken. MPs in the crown okay. Good evening, host. NDC. These people will deceive, disappoint Ghanaians with full of lies. We live to see. Ahmed from Kintampo. Where do the government get the funding for the projects for our vegetation is highly destroyed, and almost all the water bodies likewise also destroyed. Aside bill from Trade, but in fact, as in Papa, this budget is the budget of hope, a budget we can rely on. May God bless President Mahama. May God bless Mother Ghana. I saw the minority holding a placard of the West Galamsey budget. Ironically, they once issued numerous lines that fuel Galamsey. Though I support the NPP, I must admit the NDC managed the economy with more stability. Good evening, good evening to you and your August panelists. The statement that was made by the female MP was most unfortunate. I think we've read this one, Father SK. That's how I try to corner brave you. Good evening, Mr. Host. I'm watching you from Achiase. Why during President Mahama term of office, people die on? Why during our doing? I think also during President Mahama's time, people die untimely death like that. Is that what you are saying? Okay. Benji Fancy say watching live from Fancy. Kudos to Atofos for managing the economy well. So upon all the abolishment of the taxes, I think this one too have brought it already. I've read this one already. Okay. Taxes no be etwetwa bim ya tete so. Basel what generate about 263 billion and they expected the expectation income sky benya no. Ya edibitu yaka edibitu edwuma foka kutueta yaka edibi aye project ahodo we na nti so your final word on the budget. Unfortunately
manti anytime on Ruwe. Yes.
Na Ruwe ni betimi aye
ne Abuankra you know for so baba so
and you articulate on the between you and Abigu Abuankra. Of
course because these are areas I was say any one regime no so
the rail sector
because sa highway we are sa cars meseno cars akeseno meseno enti aba boka
to me kayetimi wie dia kenye dada no ne nka se sa calculator cars at a certain tons no omo use dada no
say yetiri ye railway no a because you no fast go be say but say
railway no yentimi nyo
yentimi nya say
say a kilometer of asphaltic road $1.7 million na $1 million just about a year ago.
Na railway say
railway ni half about more than twice 3 times.
Look, abochira awon to bebrebe no train train enya car
abochira beti ma train Kumasi no aye kuma wa because bullet train 1 hour no do to go be Accra go plane.
That is it. An accident train no eswa cheka
we do have nipa so bebre
ampakata dey video chat aso se wo
no akra say akobo obi e ko bakadai dia because say mahama time start you na pem akosumo na MPP be extending the con bakadai.
I'm telling you,
up
sir,
till now
the
purpose anake dey ye kaya sa akosumo bakadai ni say cars niema na omi kosrim e de ko Burkina Mali Niger no ye mo me faye kwan no so itika wo niema ba na e ko Burkina Mali Niger ha mileni ade a ye de egu train mu na train na koyi no volta no mpakadan then the panto will take it to Makango and those area not calculators na fa no ho.
What's a good idea?
Na ka ye car kwan no ho ato no ya ye railway land out intimi operationalize kojo chrome to takra de omo niema ni na awe na ache because almost started so omo ye adwuma no mutimi meet operational course and omo shutting it down and everything is rusting.
You see, I say when you see our mindset, you see our mindset, you see politician mindset, and somebody will start na we just go that sudden is kind of no come continue at least by the next 10 years you will be ya sadia ye grow one can anything about railway maintain anything about women's bank
okay
I didn't hear anything about women's bank.
Last budget in the
no, 50,000 something
51 million cedis.
That's gonna wait because now I'm pure ukra omo share bo say to na egu no ombe otweti no na ye more than one we one can he then more than highway no no so be to I can say me no so more than two ewo eno so but all toes in there eno so you anton he and now when you scam na bro so and the one here say e ko Jesus can be oman yes because the man omo boss no almost 200 billion
63 billion
be so because you see sisa in kwa generated power no kwa because say capital intensive almost two factories, one at the eastern region, one at the Borough region. Where are the money? I'm thinking, say, budget in there, you're too ambitious. I'm praying they will get money and do it. I'm in your empire, I don't know. Oh, yeah, every boy understand. But with the year, the last time kind of VAT and sell also. A federal rate of 20% and sell also. I'm telling you, sir, I also say, yeah, people find ways of evading it. The entire VAT and the tax and all for a general that sanity. I sell also because the federal rate is 20%. Now they go to know they're 20.9. Now much over 20%. Sell also. And call a year or more, but now they all pay tax, VAT. And I think that the moon share VAT bill pricing no, it doesn't know. I'm not for. Okay, how about the same thing also? And the name in our photo near Chimney room. I'm ama for one onji ontua I think say tax rate regime no na okaso we expand the tax rate tax base but me who the strategy in one of the sentence okaso we expand the tax net no na me ni ba krem na mutua no but there wasn't a strategy or it was be a base and when never ya you will robo beer into it though was stated here but I didn't see the strategy a robo nipa into the tax net so that the cranoa ye je no worry the ATM the tax rate was so no esa
okay that's it go
offer say me perceive we say Boankra inland project no what will become of it even if we are able to complete because said the work can rail line as say yentimi nyem free climb mesi ho na yentimi nyem free time mesi ho na na what is the purpose for the Boankra inland project na say e be white elephant ono a wan say
because what I say from Tema to Boankra 300 kilometers Kumasi Accra road aye king aye ka say ye be foforo ehin 198 say the more cage say ya dey 3 years to maybe so we cannot complete 198 road kilometers of road in 3 years Boankra to Tema 300 kilometers railway line with me intimi
so what
and there's no plan that say ya pay hu sika say ye 50 kilometers say be at this baby about the mini 50 kilometers we ba make 50 ma be na kokofo na start you
yeah
the kokofo ko e no e be a mills 50 kilometers and a joma ma 50 kilometers na na do first 50 kilometers second 50 kilometers ka say ke
rail line dada no kra na da inland port na anymore krofo tutu that ye nyina to
it me so unim public policy kakra almost started so me kakosomo Tema pakadan de no and I'm who say had the embassy because had the na we volume of traffic na free slimu ba no and now person be fa niam no Boankra now say what diverted kwai from Tema to Akosomo no akoyi you know until na akoyi niam no makangwa ma no a e da no be Kumasi be fa it didn't be express highway amaye no because railway line at the end of the day it's not going to come in yahu sika kori better than 300 kilometers railway line yahu sky we can't have the money to do it this say no be wie na articulator wo a wotimi nkotema nkoyi no na articulators ne de woni ema na yede aba ba say railway line pa de bade David. Because you're near 1 kilometer crowd. 300 kilometers Boankra railway line from Tema to Boankra. No, you're near 1 kilometer. Never that I.
Father, they are harder than crowd for 42.
Right. Chief Judge now say there now.
Say all the Hilabaru about him, Ama, nti abasubona e de be manemu minu aba akon e ofie ye frɛ ne boama na sem ne complaint ya wase be mfa chief justice ne say wa ba wa betena kunwa ne so omomode na sa ade we onyim free ho so unya sem ne kokoto ofa ye be hye date se da se mumra court wo no lawyer be ko e bi kura mo atwa kwantintin free ba bi afiri wo no lawyer mo be ba lawyer ba wa be da hotel watua ne nyina na mokɔ the other side nso ne lawyer be ba mo be kɔ no me ana so say ene jeje ama court Wofa Kofi anka e bia court clerks no e betimi afa kwan bi so testimony message say oh e bia na jeje manti mamu makra ba mo be kwa goduru ho chief justice aba no on fa digitization ye ana sa problem na nkrofo face wo court eno na man nkrofo di wo nsebo agia e beduru be no be hu se be fra o ma bi ko sika kura wo de ba wo ne lawyer eba asa
in this guy Trimanson
and justice delayed
is justice denied. That's it. Uncle.
Man baso. They want to name case was so okay. Case will have so okay. In your Gertrude as Alaba.
Yes, Abba.
Case Abba.
Is it something that I history?
I am okay so.
case so hard here.
Case no be na ye ni.
Ye be di na ye di na owini a ye be tu chief justice ye no parliament.
I don't know different problem no. Me mom die me nya politician die. But do be the efficiency eye adwuma. Ka omu di wie ni firi ho a na nka ye. Se sie obetra so. No problem. Omo empa na. Dem TNS was in your na a list cases no a registry the list case no na ona ampa now inti register na oto no case ni baaye no case na begu ho no da be no be list na chief justice ampa now se si ya yini wetima ka che says masa le case na ba no list bra na yini ana
na he for so rom kwatra so
asem ni no onsi I agree but me there me shares on your fair one your fair obi case ba say ya ba case na ebibie no won muntumu me ehun so your fair and na boy me ehun but ekoye University FC here near the same thing so go University FC so we aba we dey ba 100 we dey ba sadia me na ye ko echia emwa now onyame adom edna bisisu yi no now onye obia chief justice or your man chief justice umayene sa na case a pali go hono yemfa ways and means na yediti be free because the case bia and that one case anya case bia I will say the eche now so I don't say femian some num na case sabe case akibeti na omosomi azadie na dawo enti ama o hwemanso a eka no eye kese and automation bibia ye digital you can do easily
okay
na ga boa ameja omanu mu court 79 aswate because no ko hwemanso enti me say my want some court pa there mizi ho
judge be catch the basa who case am there school am who ko akodi
all right maybe good evening boss. When is the government recruiting new teachers? I am CS from officers. Yes, I'm making provisions for that necessity, but also NDC well done. Then only from maybe of one of them say want to mention ye papa my of NDC has not initiated one policy in this 1 year term, and please thus determine the inflation rate at this stage. Let them start any project and pay external debt. And also dear no say I buy no any bibia ntina bia you hunu nema say almost spending tea or you say nunti and it is right. As the truth be told, President Mahama is the best president Ghana has ever had, although I doubt his second term, but he has proven me wrong. May God richly bless him from density ode efri kumase and also ode ebaye. Mamifa we interest what a conconsa budget. Atu doesn't have anything for Ghana, but shameful budget. I'm Chumesi facilitator from Agona Ekrofonso. Therefore, I had a debate, AC, bread my quantity a day, AC, Otira Kingsford, also answer and carry financial consultants, Cassandra, or being more according chair, about 2 for actual, said the Oyamana, a be ye. Sansona, Ura, watch ye, don't so, or a political.